Put it into the washer, put it into the chipper, put it into the vat, and then put it into my mouth. That's the way it should work with potatoes. Throw in a piece of fish or something, or a hamburger as well. We get it. Good old steak, egg and cheese hamburger. You're going to the Johnson's family market, eh, Smudo?
And I'm guessing DJ is about to be done.
Yeah, because I'm already up here.
Then we're gonna skip. And tomorrow in the morning we might have contracts, so I'm not gonna be able to help you, so I thought I might drive at least one load up there.
I'll drive the load up there and then bring it back and we'll skip the night.
Well, obviously.
1500. That's great.
Want me to refuel while I'm on my way back? That's a little more than halfway empty.
No, it's fine.
It's about 30 grand from all those two contracts.
Well, maybe you need to fill it up now, Smedo, since you probably put a hole in the tank and it's leaking fuel. I saw you crash.
I didn't crash.
You just took a wrong turn.
Check.
It's a little bit, yeah, well that's how I normally feel up when it's a bit low, but also auto drive will do it automatically at a certain thing anyway if I send it off and forget about it, which I tend to do because with 1917 and that I hardly ever filled up fuel for some reason. Very rarely did I have to put fuel in my tractors and that. I don't know why, but it just worked out that way. And this one, I've had to fuel up quite a few times, and thankfully auto drive, I've forgotten to fuel it up. I'll put auto drive on and auto drive automatically drives it to the station and fills it up for you if it's really low. So another thing that'll make me forget to fuel up.
Okay.
You back? You back, Jack?
No.
If you dropped off, yeah.
I just got harvest income
Oh, right.
from your contract, so I transferred it over to you.
Huh? Excuse me?
I delivered the potatoes and I got harvest income into my account, which is
Not good for me because that was supposed to be for the contract. Now I've lost that and I'm going to get a huge hit for it.
But I delivered it to Johnson's Farmers Market.
That's where it's supposed to go.
Is your contract delivery done, maybe?
No, 48%.
Huh.
I think he was meant to do it.
That is weird.
Yeah, possibly.
That might be all your overhang then. If
What?
you're lucky.
I've only done half of the field. I mean, banks are giving me my money, but
Well, obviously.
that is annoying because if it's in my thing and I'm doing the contract and everything else, that is. Or maybe you had to join my farm. That's what you had to do.
It's annoying.
It's always been like that though. Because your contractor using my stuff because you're driving it, you get the thing for it. From the contractor work, you had to actually join my farm.
Yeah, sorry about that. Didn't
Oh.
think about it.
Neither did I, so mistakes are made, and I've got to live with it. Right,
Huh?
get out of my tractor then.
I am.
I'll get rid of your women rights for ruining my thing. No, it was both ours. I should have.
ruining damn contracts.
What month are we in, by the way?
We are in August.
I'll go to 7th. See how we go. Right, we get to use the wheel. Told you he hadn't of. Smudo knew this. I told you there was an alternate plan here.
Good 5 for 717 bucks.
Told you. I knew there was something up, and once I mentioned he was going to drive it to the wrong place, he adjusted his plan. That's what it was.
I drove it to the right place and still screwed you over.
Yeah, I know. I said once you realised that I came up with that theory, you had to change your plan, and it was to drive it to the right place because you knew it was going to happen.
Whoa, that's a lot of contracts.
That's a 32. That's a barley contract right there.
Right, so
do we get to pick only one contract each time we get
One.
picked, or both?
one.
One, alright.
Right, otherwise it's just too unfair. We'll just go one.
That's
so
true.
we'll spin, get you one, and then another spin to get you another one. How many contracts have you got?
Me? Zero.
0. What about you, DJ?
No.
0 as well? Okay, so I've got the 1, so I can pick one up. So I'm going to click to spin right now, and like I said, I would love to have this on the stream so you guys can see it happening, but unfortunately, it didn't work out. So it's not good. So here we go. Here we go. Smudo.
What's this? Barley and wheat. Alright. I picked the contract.
You picked a contract?
I did.
DJ.
Stop. Am I picking?
Yep, you're picking.
That one.
You got it?
Yep, got it.
Okay, so I've got to choose one now, and that'll be it. And then it's just a spin between you two. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I do. I thought I had to make sure. I'll grab that one. Accept. All right. The next spin. Spinner, spinner. Let's get a winner. Right. Just be with me. Very interesting. I don't think it's very random, this, to be honest. Oh, until now.
What is it?
I haven't bothered removing our names, so it came up with me after it went you, DJ, because it didn't bother spinning for me, and then it went to Patrio after that, funny enough, and then the next one I thought, well, goes to Smudo, but it went to me again. Smudo. Congratulations, sir. Yep.
Alright.
Yeah. So, a little randomness to it.
I'm a pick. This one. And then, since you can't pick a second one, DJ can just pick a second one, right?
Yep, DJ's picked the second one. I've got my one. And then we're back to grabbing one when you've got a spare slot.
I'm good. 32 and 40. You're 40 with wheat. Oh, it's pretty simple. 32 is gonna be gonna be fun.
Let's unmute.
I was wondering why JJ was so quiet.
Well, yeah, if you do, say, are you muted? Just in case, because I have a tendency to forget. Even though I don't know why I was muted in the first place, to be honest. I had no reason
Just
to
didn't want
mute.
to talk to us, dude. You can admit that. It's all good.
Yeah, that's true.
It irritates me. I don't. When I know there's occasionally there's a reason why I do mute, but when it's muted and I have no reason or recollection or had any reason, I know I didn't have a reason to mute, so I want to know why it was muted. So it's normally when I got some really great and interesting and really funny stuff to say, it's always muted, and by the time I figured out I was muted, I've forgotten what I said. Convenient. Have I ever been to Taupo? Yeah, mate. No, you pretty much got to drive through it if you want to go from the top of the North Island to the bottom of the South Island. So yeah, it's a nice little town. Of course, it's our biggest lake. Just happens to also be the cone of I've stuffed that up. Also happens to be the crater of a super volcano. These potato things are annoying. Why the heck we want to drive that far easily? It's an 8-hour drive, 7 to 8 hour drive. Well, from Auckland anyway, which is, you know, not all the way at the top, but close enough of the North Island. You know, all the way down to the capital, which is the bottom of the North Island, which is Wellington. And the reason I would want to do that is because Wellington's one of my favourite cities. The atmosphere is fantastic. A lot better than Auckland.
Too.
Aye?
They have great steaks too.
They do actually. And yeah, it's better transport. There's public transport. Public transport in Auckland's crap. Utterly ridiculous. just, yeah, I can't say anything. I can't even put across how bad it is. So I'll just let you know it's utterly ridiculous. Wellington, on the other hand, is fantastic. Because no matter what you take, the train or a bus or anything, you always end up right at the downtown Wellington. They all lead to the one place. Just by the ferry. And that's the reason why you go to Wellington. Very, very hilly, Wellington. But, yeah, great atmosphere, great nightlife. And then what you want to do is you want to jump on the ferry, the Inter-Islander, and go across to Picton on the South Island and go through the amazing Milford Sound. Is it Milford Sound or is it Picton? Something sounds. Marlborough Sound, something like that, but it's absolutely gorgeous. And then you get to the South Island where everything's greener and a lot nicer. Pretty much untouched. Beaches with golden sands. Rivers and lakes where you can actually see with such clear water you can see to the bottom of them. And absolutely amazing drives down there all the way, and the further south you go the nicer it gets. I've been told, because I've only been sort of a quarter of the way down the South Island. Yeah, but you seen Lord of the Rings? So if you've seen Lord of the Rings, most of that's filmed in the North Island, and it is crap. Everyone goes, how beautiful, oh it's such beautiful scenery. It's crap scenery. When I saw it, I thought, why did they film it in the worst places in this country? And then you go watch a movie, if you've never seen it, a movie called Willow, which was out years ago, which is similar to Lord of the Rings. It's a really good movie though. That's all filmed down on the South Island, and you can literally tell the difference with the scenery between the two. It's absolutely... Nelson Lakes is absolutely amazing. Beautiful place. Nelson itself is a beautiful place. Very hot all the time. Very sunny, very hot is Nelson. You got a lake down there with pretty much the purest water in the world. When you go and visit, the water is actually, if you know, when you dig into snow it goes a bit bluish. You got the snow's white on top, but when you start digging into it, it goes a bit blue. It's the same colour, and even if it's 40 degrees Celsius, you put your hand in the water and it's freezing cold because it comes from the mountains, but it comes all the way underground. It gets naturally filtered and then comes out. Yeah, if you've seen Willow, yeah, that was all filmed in the South Island. Oh, I'm all full up. Yes, wasn't paying attention. Again, how far back? Quite a ways back by the looks of it. Alright. So, yeah, no, I mean, there's a lot of different scenery around this country. I haven't been to another country to sort of compare, to be honest, and I probably go to another country and think, oh, it's really, really beautiful here because it's scenery I haven't seen before. But I've only got what people who've come here say. And what I've seen, which has blown my mind. And even the trip from Auckland down to Wellington, there's so many different types of scenery. You drive through a desert, and you've got, yeah, all the forests and stuff, a whole bunch of stuff. Really, really good. And then you got on the East Coast beaches are all white sand, and the West Coast beaches are all black sand. So you burn yourself on the black sand when you go to the beach. The best surfing waves are on the west coast, though. Really good surfing, if you like your surfing.
Are you being sponsored by the tourism board for New Zealand by any chance?
No, just passionate.
Uh-huh.
Cook Islands, yeah. I've thought about going everywhere. One place I'd really like to go to is Ireland, mate. See where my family came from. Because I've been told... Actually, I've been told one of my aunties was married to someone from Ireland, and he said his view on New Zealand was it's pretty much like Ireland but with newer buildings, so...
And bigger.
I don't know, is it? I don't think Ireland is bigger.
No, New Zealand is bigger.
Oh, okay. Actually, deceptively bigger. I didn't realise how big this country is. It's all a small country class, but it was a lot bigger than I thought it was. But yeah, there's a beach on the east coast where you, if you dig in the sand, you got warm water underneath. You can make yourself a nice little, dig yourself out a nice little hot bath, basically.
Hot tub. Beachfront hot tub.
Including the weather in Christchurch. I don't know. I thought Christchurch was a bit more sunny, being on the east coast. The west coast generally a lot wetter, but I mean all over the place. It can change. It just depends where you are. Like I said, it just depends where you are, because we've got like the Nelson and Hawke's Bay area, which has pretty much almost all year round sunshine. And then you got the west coast, which is pretty much all year round rain, because of the Alps. They're right next to the Alps, which causes the rain. Well, yeah, I know. There's a story with the lead singer of the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I can't remember his name. Anthony something, in it. He came, did a concert here, and then he went out and he was at this place or something. He thought about buying a place here, and he went to a place and he just saw the stunning views and everything, which was in the Waitakere Ranges, which is in Auckland, and that's where all the water gets collected from. There's dams up there, and then you look out onto Piha and all that, which is a well-known beach, but it's all the black sand stuff. But it was a beautiful day and he loved the scenery, so he bought the place, and every time he went back it rained. He thought he got conned. He ended up selling the place because every time he arrived it was raining. It was just his timing. Oh, also where he bought it, west coast of Auckland, is always raining. If you're on the east coast, it's generally nice and fine. You can drive. You drive from the east coast of Auckland and you just head over to the west coast, and you go straight from a fine day into a rainy day. And it's not that far. Auckland's not that wide either. You can walk it easily within a day, less than a day, one side to the other. You like wine from Roy? Really? See, Nelson and the Hawke's Bay are the ones that produce world award-winning wines because of the climate. They're very rich areas, actually, because of that. But Waiuru? Where was it? Waiuru.
Get it out.
Never mind. Too hot and bothered to try and get that one. I keep thinking of Waiuru for some reason, which is totally different. Just outside of Auckland, it's just got hot pools there. Nice. And then I'm thinking about it again. I'm sure. Hey, that's just up the road, mate. That's not a winemaking place. Where the Air Force is.
AJ is taking an ad break. Would you look at that?
I'm not getting ads. I haven't got ads all week.
I've gotten ads twice today.
Oh, I've forgotten about me, it's going to rain again. I've forgotten about my other contract. It's taking forever, this one. Get this one up and running so I can get another one, come on. What do I want to do with you? Just get you going, I suppose. I'll use, advanced vehicle. You did bring my... Yeah, you did, don't worry. Just remembered. Oh, that was a bad idea. No, it wasn't. That's fine. What did that get stuck on? No idea, don't care. Let's get this going. All good. Wrong way. You need to turn right up the top there. Move your Jaxie. Go. Go. Don't... What do you mean I don't have access to this land? You're lying to me. This is field 68. Good idea. Let's save it. Field 68. Field 68. I don't have access to this land. Now I have access to this land.
Do you maybe have fertilizer instead of herbicide in there?
No. It's just the front part of it. There's a bit of it there. It's decided it's not part of the field. Or part of the land.
Yeah.
Just had to drive a little bit further along, and it is all good in the hood there, bro. It could be. I might be thinking of a different place, dude. Quite possibly. Thinking of a different place.
Always in the river. I'm not in the river. I'm on a field, dude. You are talking nonsense again.
Yeah. I'd like to. Well, I'd love to go everywhere around the world, to see everything, and meet everyone. I just got to work up the courage to put my foot on the plane. It takes a lot of courage to get my foot on a plane going from one city to another in this country, which is like even Auckland to Wellington's only a 45-minute flight. It's 45 minutes of me worrying about the distance between the bottom of the plane and the top of the earth. Which is ironic because I love flying. I just don't like the distance between the two and how quickly they can meet without human intention. Alright, I am going to empty this out even though it's at 75%, but knowing me, I will forget. So I'll do it while I'm thinking about it. Right in front of me. You think it's shipping out there, what, here? Well, let me know when you do, mate. We'll meet up. Well, if you come down here. I don't have a car or anything. Maybe in 4 years I might. You never know. Twitch might pan out and Twitch might be able to buy me a new car. I say a new car, I haven't got an old one, so technically it's buy me a car. Doubt it, but hey, get a tractor. I don't really need one where I am, because I can walk to anywhere. It's not that long. It's not that, not much stuff. It's about half an hour to the city. I'll walk it, and it's a nice walk along the river and stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I'm overdoing this potato.
What I said last time.
Well, you're almost done though, aren't you?
Yeah, but just because I've mentioned it now doesn't mean that's when it happened. Yeah. The funny thing is, I mean, we're so used to cars here anyway, a lot of people wouldn't walk that distance, but I do, because even though this is classed as a city where I live, it's about the same size as a suburb in Auckland, so it doesn't seem that much of a distance to me to go to the city centre. My parents first moved down here years ago. People would warn them about the traffic jams in the morning, the rush hour traffic, and it was about 20 minutes stuck in traffic that was about 500 metres long. That was their idea of a traffic jam, rush hour traffic. And you look at Auckland, and, yeah. Brian said the same thing, Saxon. Oh, that was just shit. Oh, it was funny, because we also had the meatworks down here, so it's the place where all the meat gets done and packaged up and then sent to the supermarkets and stuff. And they had a shop, so when you go there you get like a lot fresher than you would get from the supermarkets, and a bit cheaper too. And it was a 5 to 10 minute drive. And my parents go, that's actually, you know, that's fantastic. You guys must, to talking to other people who live here, you must love it. And they go, oh no, that's too far to drive. What? Is lamb actually popular? Oh man, yeah, lamb's popular as heck here, but expensive as heck. And that just shows you how popular it is. In fact, because it's so popular, what are you doing? Tractor, you're doing that to me again, right? It's expensive because such huge demand to it, but it's because it's also exported. And you can actually buy better lamb overseas, New Zealand lamb overseas, because they export the best quality, cheaper than what we can buy it here. But yeah, no, roast lambs, man, it's a big thing. Lamb chops on the barbecue. Absolutely huge. Oh, hang on, mate. It's PG here, and I don't know why the bot's not picking you up. Sorry, dude, but PG games, PG chat. Because I do have people here watching with kids on occasion. So, no offense, mate. I'll just get that off there, just so they turn up, they don't see it. Oh, thanks. Why isn't the bot working? I had to see.
Been having problems lately.
I was like, yeah, because Dave tried to do a thing yesterday, and it didn't work. Actually, how did I fix this last time? I did fix this. Oh, I remember now. Hang on, let me turn CloudBot off. Let me refresh. Let me turn it back on and give it a test.